Well, hello and welcome to the first IABC Leadership Forum of 2017. I hope the new year is off to a fabulous start for you. We are thrilled with all of the wonderful things going on with IABC, so much coming up for 2017, and I want to say how much we appreciate everything you're doing on the front lines as our leaders. We wouldn't be IABC without you, and your dedication, your support, your just hard work is truly, truly valued and appreciated. So thank you for that. Thank you for joining us today. I want to encourage you to submit questions right out of the gate through the chat feature, and we will address them as they come up, along with the help of our fabulous IABC staff monitoring the questions as they come in. So do jump in and make sure to get your voice heard as we have our leadership here for our monthly get-together. This is a conversation. It's all about making sure that we hear you. We want to address your concerns, your needs. We want to hear your good stuff and maybe your not so good stuff, so that we can make sure to make IABC the best it can be now and going forward. So thank you for that. First off, just introducing our wonderful team today. Sharon Hunter is with us. She's going to have a lot of exciting updates for us, as will Allison, our very, very special guest, the chair of our IABC Academy. So many wonderful things going on with that. And as you saw from our executive director's letter on Tuesday, Stephanie announced the IABCacademy.org, the revamp, all the exciting things going on with that as well. So Allison will cover that. We're a little bit of the semi-half walking, semi-half suffering illnesses today on the team. Poor Stephanie has no voice, so I will try and do my best to be the voice for her. And Sharon is recovering from a bug, so I hope you all will bear with us and send us lots of healing vibes today as we go through the next 30 minutes. So just jumping right in, I'd like to start off with a little bit about our open call for the international committees. I encourage you to step up to international leadership, to check out the open call for the committees, which is open as of this past Monday and will run through March the 6th. There are a number of committees that are calling for leadership, and they include the Academy, the Awards Committee, Editorial, Ethics, the Fellows Committee, excited about that, the Foundation Committee, excited about that, and the Investment Committee. Again, we are also looking for the Global Communication Certification Council candidates. This is a critical initiative for IABC, as you know, with our certification program and the new senior strategic advisor level exam, which is set to happen at World Conference. So an opportunity to get in with the Global Communications Certification Council and help move that forward as well. Again, that open call for international committees runs through March the 6th. Encourage you to step up and make your voice heard, and really the experience at that level is amazing. As you saw in past Chair Michael Anjorn's note, it is a lot of work, a lot of times, but the payback in terms of just the experience, the professional development that you get from that experience, not to mention the friends, is just amazing. So I hope that you will consider that, and do check out the opportunities to serve on an international committee. Speaking of the Foundation Committee, as you know, IABC last year reinstituted, re-energized our IABC Foundation. We have a committee just working really diligently under fantastic leadership with Bill Briggs at the helm of the committee, and we are set to launch, to unveil a new gift of communication in a box toolkit at Leadership Institute. It's going to be an amazing resource for the chapters who want to give back to their communities through the gift of communication. You're going to find all the resources there that you need. And within that IABC mission of offering freedom within a framework, you're going to have to excuse me because my nose is running. Oh my gosh, we're a mess today. So make sure that you're all set for that. It's going to be really exciting to see this unveiled at Leadership Institute, February 23rd through the 25th in Dallas. And Sharon will have a little bit more about that. As you know, the gift of communication really helps us drive communication as a force for good in business and society by offering pro bono workshops for nonprofit agencies who are facing communication challenges or needs. So we're out in the community, we're sharing our professional expertise and helping those who help others do the best they can do in their fields. So I encourage you to get excited about that. Also, something very exciting, I hope you saw the email newsletter talking about the micro grants, doctors who want to put on a gift of communication event before the 30th of April. They're $200 micro grants to support chapters in their whatever their planning is, whether it's just finding a venue or perhaps getting those snacks or whatever you need. So we want to support you. I encourage you to look for more information on the website about how to apply for those micro grants. Again, the IABC Foundation event is also going to, LI is also going to include a presentation by IABC Dallas talking about their Heroes programs. They are such an inspiration not to want to miss that. And that is actually on February, it's that, what is it? The 24th at 3:45 in the afternoon. We'll have that special Heroes event as part of the Gift of Communication program. All right, on to World Conference. The breakout sessions have been set. They're posted on the World Conference website. We're thrilled to have such a diversity of speakers from around the world, including from Kenya, Australia, Singapore, of course, Canada, and the Netherlands, and more. We have just announced the closing keynote speaker. We're excited about having it's a former Merrill Lynch stockbroker, but he's also well regarded as an author. It's Mark Jeffries, and he has consulted with global corporations on a number of issues. He regularly appears on NBC's Today Show, Fox Business, BBC News, and he also writes for the Huffington Post. So excited about that closing keynote on Wednesday of World Conference. Another really important thing and exciting initiative this year at World Conference is the World Cafe. And I would say that you would probably agree with me that we are entering a phase of professional communication around the world unlike any we've seen before. And this World Cafe session, the timing of it this year, I think is phenomenal. It offers such a great opportunity to work in small groups about critical issues that we're facing as communication professionals. So it's just this huge brain trust that's going to happen. It's a massive think tank in a way. The World Cafe session at World Conference is not to be missed this year. I want to say a huge congratulations, shout out, kudos to the Program Advisory Committee. Our World Conference Chair, Sarah McLaughlin, and her team are doing an amazing job in putting on a World Conference this year unlike any other. So please don't miss it. It's going to be something that you will benefit from professionally and personally, I am sure. All kinds of registration information, obviously, on the World Conference website. So I'm going to pause here. We have more updates that I'm going to be providing on behalf of Stephanie. I also want to mention this is her first leadership forum as our official new executive director. As you saw in the announcement earlier, we had a field of amazing candidates from around the world applying to be our executive director, and Stephanie was chosen, and we are beyond thrilled that she is officially in place to lead us going forward. So congratulations, Stephanie. All right, on to our special guest, Allison McKenzie, doing amazing work as chair of the IABC Academy. And Allison, I'm turning it right over to you.
Okay. Thank you so much for the invitation to participate in this call today, Diane, and for your leadership of IABC. And Stephanie, congratulations. I'm delighted on behalf of the Academy to participate in the call, and during the next few minutes, I will share with you a brief background of the Academy, highlights of some of the tremendous progress we've made since the Academy's inception 30 months ago, as well as a brief overview of the work that we're currently doing and the work that lies ahead. So in terms of the background of the Academy, for those who are not aware, in 2014, in response to a recommendation in the Career Roadmap, IABC established the Academy as the go-to place for communications professionals' career development. The Academy's goal is to help communications professionals advance in their careers and to generate tangible business results for their organizations and clients. It also aligns the curriculum with a professional's journey towards professional certification, maintaining certification and providing recognition along that journey through awards at all levels. Just like certification, the curriculum we offer is based on the global standard of the communications profession, which was developed by IABC through research and consultation with the wider profession. The global standard identifies that communication professionals around the world embrace a shared career purpose and 6 core principles as the building blocks of their work and their careers. Those 6 core principles are ethics, strategy, analysis, context, engagement, and consistency. By applying that standard to all of the Academy's curriculum offerings, we're able to cross borders, align with a diversity of cultures, and effectively serve organizations of all types and sizes. In addition to evaluating the courses, tools, and development programs offered against the global standard, the Academy evaluates curriculum and learning outcomes against the related roles, responsibilities, and competencies identified within the job task analysis for each of the 4 broad career milestones: foundational, generalist specialist, strategic advisor, and business leader. The Academy offers a variety of courses delivered by global industry experts and partners. Our course offerings are listed in the IBC's course guide and the public-facing course calendar. IABC Academy offerings closely align with the Communications Management Professional Certification and the Strategic Advisor level as developed by the Global Communications Certification Council. At the CMP level, our courses fall within one of the following 5 course categories: research and analysis, strategy and engagement, consistency and strategic implementation, measurement, special topics, and trends. In anticipation of the launch of the next level, the Senior Communications Management certification level, yet to be announced, later this year, we have developed 4 additional categories. Those categories at the next level are advising and leading, management, strategy development, and reputation management. The Academy is focused on providing highly interactive, up-to-date, and relevant learning experiences for all registrants in all course offerings, which we believe is a key strategic differentiator from all the other products out there, as well as a core brand asset for IABC's Academy. Currently, the Academy courses are delivered via online technology in 3 formats. We have live online workshops, we have on-demand versions of previously run live workshops, and we have self-paced courses. And I have to share with you that the course offerings and delivery models are gaining momentum. During the past 2.5 years, the Academy has provided nearly 50 online workshops to more than 1,000 learners. We plan to offer 20 additional workshops in 2017. The online workshops are then recorded and repackaged and launched as on-demand courses. So if people aren't able to take those courses at the actual time that they go live, they can take them at a later date conveniently on their own schedule. Our library of on-demand courses consists of an average of 20 courses offered over the year, and we have seen a growing audience for the on-demand courses. Among the Academy's successes this year to date, we have aligned our curriculum even more closely with this current certification level. Our average registrations or class size for the online workshops grew by 27% year over year. In September of 2016, we launched our first self-paced course and exceeded our initial enrollment target. And I'm pleased to share with you that our second self-paced course, the Communications Audit, will be available via the Academy's storefront later today. So we're gaining momentum and the courses are coming. All of that said, our committee has a lot of heavy lifting ahead of it. So committee members continue to work with administration and leadership on the development of the Academy's strategic plan. While the process has required substantial heavy lifting from both last year and this year's committee members, there's tremendous value in the process itself, as it requires committee members to become intimately familiar with the competitive landscape, the issues, and the opportunities. Once that strategic plan is committed and approved by the Executive Committee and adopted, our committee plans to work with IABC's new Director of Marketing to develop the marketing plan for the Academy. Concurrently, we are developing the first 10 syllabi for the strategic advisor level. Again this year, Academy members are collaborating with the World Conference to offer a day of pre-conference workshops. So if you're interested in the pre-conference workshops, and that lineup is absolutely stellar, we've got people again from around the globe. If you're going to be at the conference, I really recommend that you consider the pre-conference workshops. So please visit the World Conference website to see this year's international choices. And if you're interested in joining the IABC Academy faculty, please contact our Education Director, Dr. Ron Hansen. So I will turn it back to Diane. Thank you so much, and I look forward to your questions.
Thank you so much, Allison. Wow, that's so much excitement and accomplishment by the committee, and we so appreciate that. We do have a question for you, which I think is spot on in terms of talking about the GCCC and certification. It's from our wonderful Neil Griffiths, who is on the PAC and will be the chair of our 2018 World Conference. So glad to have you with us, Neil. So the question, does the Academy insight into the JTA for the GCCC's certification job task analysis, the levels impact the GCCC's autonomy at all? Insider access, as we know, is certainly a no-no, and the ISO certification is primary as we work through the Academy and the certification. And I know that you can address that. We definitely abide by that firewall, so to speak, and that arm's length. So if you'd like to address that in greater detail, Allison.
That's a terrific question, Neil, and thank you for asking it. As a point of clarification, there is a very strong firewall between the three different levels, and we wait to learn from the job task analysis what is actually identified, and then the courses are built in response to the GTA as well as to support the certification, but everything is very separate. So even as we build the courses, while they support certification, they also support independently and autonomously any communications professional's career development. We take the information that's provided by the JTA and the Certification Council, but we don't contribute or participate in any way.
Great. All right, wonderful question and a very important point. And we do have, again, as a primary guidepost, that firewall. The certification is an IABC initiative, but certainly the GCCC wholly owns that. So thank you for that, Allison. And thank you, Neil, for that great question. All right, so we will move straight away to Vice Chair Sharon Hunter for word from the Council of Regents and Leadership Institute and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, thanks, Diane. Can everybody hear me? Excuse my voice today. Well, with just a month to go, of course, it's all about Leadership Institute, Ally all the time. We're very excited. The complete schedule is now up online on the Leadership Institute. Maybe we could post that link right here. And we're very excited. We just recently announced that Carolyn Keeley is going to be our closing keynote speaker to wrap things up at LI this year, focusing on communicators as change makers and really reinforcing that message that our leaders really do have the power to change, to lead through change, and that we are a force for good in business and society when we use our professional skills in the right way. So we're very excited about that. So basically, the time is now to register if you have not already. The deadline to register online for LI is February 7th. After that date, you can show up and there will be on-site registration. We also want to point out that the World Cafe for the strategy session is happening on the first morning. It's going to be a great time together, a little over 3 hours to really jump into what will be a journey through IABC past, present, and future. As you know, we've launched a global listening tour since September in Brussels around the world, where we've been doing a discovery phase of what works best and what we value most about IABC. We've been all over the world, starting in Brussels in September through Columbus, Atlanta, San Diego, Cape Town, South Africa, Melbourne just last week, and now we're wrapping up our tour here in Canada with a session in Calgary this weekend that I will be leading, and then one in Toronto next week, led by Susanna Cohen from the Toronto chapter. And I'd just like to take a moment there to pause and say this amazing event coming up at Calgary this weekend is their 50th anniversary celebration. So it really is an occasion of celebrating the past of IABC's achievements and accomplishments while we take a look to the future. And I just want to do a little shout out here since we have Allison here today. She, in fact, is being honored as one of IABC's Master Communicators in 2016. This is IABC Canada's highest honor, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be there to acknowledge Allison. Some of the values that we've had bubble up from these strategy sessions has been that recognition and validation of peers is one of the most important things we value about our community. And so events like this and the awards and the honors that we give to our peers are really some defining moments about what make our community special. And I can't congratulate Allison enough. Lynn Barter, ABC from Canada, is the other Master Communicator this year. I guess she will not be at this particular event, but I send all congratulations to her as well. So moving on from that, in terms of the strategy work, this is part of our process. The big session we'll be having at LI is a World Cafe. We hope to see you all there. We ask you to bring, since we are celebrating what we value most, and we'll be looking through a reflection on our achievements as we get ready for the future, to bring a photo or some memento of your best IABC moment. If you're planning to participate at this session, please show up with either a printed sheet, a photo, or any other sort of thing that you can help create a journey wall that we'll be working on to show our achievements as a group, and that will help us reflect as we get ready to look at what communicators need to be into 2020 and beyond to be successful. Ginger Homan has been working on this with me over the past several months, and she just posted a blog, if you didn't see it, last week about setting our path. In order to get set up for the future, we have to have a look at our vision, mission, philosophy, and purpose statements as we head into a new 3-year strategy cycle. This is an exercise that we started with the board to reflect on what changes we might need to make to these language in our bylaws that reflect these statements. They haven't been looked at in several years, and when you start a new strategy cycle, now is the time to do that, to make sure it's aligned with our new brand platform and set us up for what the next 3 years are going to look like. Perhaps we can post the link here for everyone to go have a look. I'm posting it now. And please have a look. Ginger's inviting you to reflect on what you see in our bylaws for those statements. And if you have any ideas or suggestions, to send them along to chair@iabc.com. That's it for those updates. A reminder that the CMP exam to sit at LI is our online pilot. It's when we're piloting the exam in online form. It's an opportunity to come and sit the exam on the Thursday morning. The deadline to apply has been extended to January 31st. That's if you have not already applied to be eligible for certification. And to register to sit the exam at this LI opportunity, the deadline is extended to February 9th. So I hope you'll take an opportunity to do that. It's another opportunity to see how it will work to move from a paper-based exam to the online format. This is going to open up lots of possibilities for the exam more easily and conveniently in local places, and to remove some of the original costs involved with security and protecting the integrity of the exam, which is why we've been able to lower the cost of certification. That information came out recently, that the overall cost for members to apply and sit the exam has been reduced to overall $100 less, and that it's just $100 to apply to sit the exam, so that you can see if you're eligible before you commit to the fee to sit the exam. Please let me know if I've missed anything there, Stephanie. That's it for our updates today. I hope to see you all at LI. It's going to be an amazing lineup. The full schedule is now on the website. I will add that link as well, so you can go and see all of the great IABC leaders coming to share their best practices with you. It's going to be a great conversation, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Very exciting news about Leadership Institute and the online pilot. I know that that's going to be really, really well received. Again, remember that deadline to apply for the certification exam has been extended to January 31st. And we are running up against the last few minutes here, so I want to quickly get to important updates on behalf of Stephanie. Another January 31st deadline is for the Gold Quill. The last deadline for applications is January 31st for Gold Quill. So please make sure to remind your chapter and region members to submit their best work for international recognition. We want to recognize you for your golden work. So remember, January 31st is the deadline to enter the Gold Quill. We also know that receiving your Gold Quill on stage is important, and so the Excellence Gala this year has been planned to make sure that award winners are celebrated and recognized on stage for the tremendous accomplishments that they have achieved. The event will include a reception for all Excellence Gala ticket holders. And there will be a theater-style award ceremony, presentation, dinner, dancing. It's going to be a fantastic evening. So get those Gold Quill entries in and then celebrate with all of us your achievements at the gala at World Conference. Membership. As we start the new year 2017, let's make sure to remember the importance of membership. Over the past year, as you know, we have added many new member benefits, and we're looking at that value proposition constantly for our members. As you know, the member-only content on the website, the monthly free to members webinars, we publish new ebooks free to IABC members, and they're made available to members only, a library of Gold Quill case studies. So as always, membership is top of mind, and we do appreciate your support, making sure that you're reaching out to new members, especially, and getting them engaged, and making sure to reconnect with lapsed members and see about encouraging them to renew. Chapter insurance, another very important topic. In response to requests from chapter leaders, IABC headquarters has launched affordable general liability insurance for all U.S. chapters. This is a fantastic new initiative and an advancement in providing service for our chapters, effective earlier this month, as you know, and it's for U.S.-based chapters. Coverage of $1 million in liability insurance at extremely affordable rates. And I'm sure you have received notices about it via email. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact the Leader Center, and you can get all sorts of information there. So, and the next step on that is to look at providing insurance, first of all, to the Canada chapters. We're looking at that, how best to structure a program for the Canadian chapters, and then we will be reaching out to other the regions around the globe. And keeping in mind now, this is not D&O insurance. This is general liability insurance. And chapters definitely should have the D&O insurance for their leaders. Award software, another important update. Friday at noon Eastern Time, there will be a demo of the new awards software. Again, this Friday, noon Eastern Standard Time. It's being hosted by IABC this Friday, this demo of the awards software. So if you would like to view the demo, have not received the invitation, please do email the Leader Center at iabc.com to get that information. Another exciting advancement with our awards software. And right at the stroke of bottom of the hour, don't forget, chapter finance reports are due to the Leader Center on the 15th of February. That's the deadline to get those chapter finance reports into headquarters. So with that, we are at 30 minutes on the dot, but I would like to say again, thank you for everything you're doing for IABC. Thank you for your leadership. It's amazing to work with you. I can't tell you how much we all appreciate your leadership and your dedication, and very much look forward to seeing you at Leadership Institute in Dallas. All right, take care all.